Hello everyone, and my name is Abby Lamadou, and I wanted to present to you guys today on how to get organized for your online classes using Entourage. So before I get started, I just want to kind of start out with the reasoning why I wanted to go over this today. I think it's really critical for achieving success in an online class to be organized, because you don't have a professor that's face-to-face, you don't have a specific time that you're going to class and actually interacting with your professor. So you really have to take it upon yourself to get familiar with the syllabus, understand when the assignments are due, understand the expectations that your professor has for you in that class. And I found that using Entourage has really enabled me to be successful in that aspect of it. I had discovered Entourage about halfway through the semester in the fall of 2011, so just this past year. And what I found was when I started playing around with Entourage was that I was able to get organized and be more efficient in my classes without, simply trying to write everything down and search through my notebook and figure out, wait, when was that assignment due? Was this due that week? What class was that? That's just crazy. So I've been able to be more effective by using Entourage. So let me just go ahead and jump in and show you guys where Entourage is. So now I do have to say this application is a part of Mac computer. So if you have a PC, I apologize. I definitely recommend you going out and getting a Mac. Whenever you're ready to get a new computer or whenever. So it's really been my computer of choice, if you will. I had a PC before, and when I got Mac, there's no way I can go back after I've had a Mac. So recommend trying it out. So Entourage is right here, this little E down here, the purple E. So I'll click on Microsoft Entourage. And essentially what Microsoft Entourage is it's a system application where you can sync up your email to come in and filter into this application. So it'll show you cool little pop-ups will come up when you have a new email message. You can create reminders for yourself and to-do lists and things like that. So I have my Gmail linked up, and all of my email from my Gmail account comes in and lists in here for me. So the part that I want to focus on in this application is the Project Center right here. So I'll just go ahead and click on that. So this is the Project Center. So this is where I've been able to get organized with my classes. So there are projects that I've created for each class that I've been in since I discovered this aspect of Entourage. And I'm going to go through first and show you how to create a new project. So we would just literally come over here and click on New, click on Project, and now we're able to name our project. So I'm just going to name this Test. Let's just do Test Project. I can set a due date for it if I want. I can also add in an image if I wanted to put a picture there or whatever I wanted to do, and I can pick the color that I want to associate with this project. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to do pink. Then I'm going to click through this setup wizard. Now another part of this is it's going to create a project watch folder for you automatically, and this project watch folder is going to be on your desktop, and it's also going to be in your emails. So when I finish this here in a second, I'm going to go back and show you guys what it'll look like in your email, because it will create a folder for you there. So let's click through here. Now since it is setting up a folder for you in your email, part of the reason it's doing that is because in this next phase you're able to actually specify, I want all emails from XYZ contact, say it's my professor, I put my professor's name in there, my professor's email, excuse me, and it would filter in any emails from that person into my folder that it just created for me. I can also do the same thing with the subject line of the email itself. So now I'm just going to keep on clicking through here, and voila, here is our test project. So as you can see, if we come over here, and this was when I was playing around with earlier, test project. So again, it's like I said earlier, it created this project, this folder for us right here. It also created it for us. We come back to my email, test project. So this is literally a folder where any emails that, if I had set up, say I want an email from, anyone named test to filter into this folder, that's what it would do. Or anything with the subject line of project, say for instance, if I set that up, it would filter into this folder. So when we go back here to Entourage, the nice thing is all what we just set up is going to enable this project itself to organize everything for us. So any emails that we had gotten that went into that project folder, that watch folder, it's going to list them right here. Any files that say we save to our test project folder right here. And usually I would save any assignments or any papers, anything I was working on in those folders. And again, it's going to show it for you right here in your recent files. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like, or what one of my projects looks like that I'm for the class that I'm in right now. This is Web 2.0 Technologies, and you can see down here I have some tasks listed. So essentially what you do to create a task is you go up here to, again, new, and you're going to select task. So when you do that, you're able to put the title of the task. So let's just do module test. And I can set a start date for this. I can also set a due date. So usually due dates for my classes have been on Sunday evening is when I have to complete the assignments. And I can also set a reminder for myself. So if I want to get a reminder, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I'll set a reminder for today, and it'll pop up here in just a second, and you'll see what that looks like. I can set priority level. Maybe this is high priority, low priority, normal, whatever it is. And then in the body of the task, I'll say I'll put in the assignments that are due that week. And usually in your courses, on your syllabus, you're going to have a section that shows you, it lists out the units and what's expected in each unit, and particularly what assignments are due each unit. So for this test project, let's say I have a discussion post due. I have a peer discussion post, and if I can type here, and let's say I have a paper due. Okay, so normally what's been helpful for me is as I'm working during the week, I'll just come in here and I'll say done. I've done my discussion post. Let's say I've done my paper, and all I have to do next is do my peer discussion post. So once I've finished those and I'm done with my assignments for the week, I can come up here and click complete. And instead of doing that, let's click here. So you can see it's listed there, right? So I open it up, I click complete, exit out, it disappears. So as you can see, I had 3 other modules before these ones, and I've already completed those. If you go over here to schedule, you'll see all of them listed right here, including the ones that I finished. So we already went over how you can see all of your emails right here for this project, any files, right here for this project. You can also see those emails and files. You can see emails right here in this tab, and files you can see in this tab. Now, I want to show you as well this class right here, this Globalization and Education project that I did. I have files listed right here, because I had a group presentation, I had different projects due each week, so all I have to do is double click on it, and here was my assignment, or my assignment I was working on. So that's really neat for me, is just having everything organized in one place, because when you have one class, online class, it's pretty doable. You don't have to really worry about is this particular assignment for this class, or is it for this other class I'm taking? You know, you have just one class to focus on, but when you're taking 2 or 3 different courses at once, that's when you really got to get organized. So say you're trying to find something for one of your classes, say a project you worked on earlier in the course, and you have to maybe revamp it or utilize part of it for another assignment, you know, later on in that course. You don't have to try to search for it or find it and, you know, come up empty. It's all right here for you. Okay. So the last thing that I want to show you guys about this is the fact that you can, and we'll just click over onto email really quickly here. You can click on what's called My Day. When you do My Day, and I'm going to go over here and just minimize my Entourage window because I don't want to have that up while I'm working. And I'm going to just rearrange this however I want it on my screen. And say I just want it right here. So the cool thing about this is it's this nice nifty little box, and it'll show you if you had scheduled any events or any, you know, any meetings or anything. It would show you that right here. But down here it lists your tasks for that week. So I'm in 2 different classes right now in Summer 1, so it lists the 2 different, you know, week 4 modules, the tasks that I created. It lists them right here. So I can double click on, say, this one for instance, and it lists the assignments that I have. So Technology Project 4 and Blog Reflection. So what I can do now is, if say I've completed those and I already know I've completed it for that class, I can just check the box and there it goes, it disappears. So again, it's how you really want to use this. It's really up to you, you know, how you want to make it work for yourself. But this is really just one of the ways that I've found, you know, it's enabled me to be more efficient and effective in my classes, and, you know, achieve the grades and the grade point average that I wanted going into it. So I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions, but I just encourage you, you know, again, to check out Entourage if you have a Mac already, and if you haven't had a chance to look into it, I definitely recommend checking it out. Again, if you don't have a Mac, I recommend you getting one. I don't think that you'll regret it. So hope you guys have a good week and a good rest of the summer. Thanks.